Good afternoon, 6-4 Owl parents. Mr. Hagedorn here with our weekly update. Just the normal next 2 weeks, no real updates on that for Math 6 next week. We started talking about percentages today. We're going to spend all next week practicing some percentage problems, different ways we can do that. So that'll be our whole week next week is just kind of practicing percentages. Math 6 Plus, we have started our area, our geometry unit. We've been focusing on area this week. We are going to finish up talking about the area of parallelograms and triangles next week on Monday. We'll have our study guide Tuesday, a quiz on Wednesday, and then we will move on to the last part of this unit 1, which is going to be finding the surface area of three-dimensional shapes. All right, have a great weekend, and we will see you on Monday.
Hey everybody, hope you guys had a great week. In ELA this week, we covered, we finished up reading the myth of Cronus, and we started on Prometheus, and we're going to be doing, studying some more myths next week, Athena and Medusa, and there's another one, I can't quite remember what it is, but we're going to be learning that myth. Sorry, it's been a long day. Our characterization mini project, we started today, and that went really, really well. Most of the kids are very excited about it. It is due it's due September 23rd. And I'll send out more information about that through talking points, along with the rubric and everything, the little template that they're going to use and all of that. Our quiz on chapters 11 to 13 is on Tuesday. And then our end of unit assessment for our unit 2 is going to be an essay, which we're going to be working on a little bit at a time in class. So that will also begin next week. And that's all I've got for you. Have a great weekend.
All right, well, families, we started physical properties of matter this week. We got the notes done yesterday. We did a little favorite things activity relating our personal interest to how that relates to how scientists identify, classify, and describe different things in matter in the world. Next week, we're going to start taking the different properties of matter and do them in sections. We're going to do mass and volume on Monday and Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, we're going to do mass and volume together because that's how you find density. So we're going to do some math on Wednesday. And then on Thursday, we're going to introduce solubility. And on Friday, we're going to kind of put them all together in one little mini station activity. We're going to start that on Friday. It will lead into the final week of school. But yeah, we'll do mass, volume, density, solubility, and then start that final thing. If you didn't watch football last night, I don't know what you're thinking. Bills 31-10. That's a crushing, by the way.
Go Bills.
I didn't watch football last night. Okay, so let's talk social studies very quickly as we end our video. So we are continuing our unit on geography. We have the physical geography of the world understood. We've got geographic modifications kind of under our belt of how the humans have changed the environment so that they can settle. We're now starting to talk about humans and the migration patterns of humans, where they choose to settle and why they would choose to settle there. We are just now dipping our toe now into the Paleolithic, the Stone Age, and then and stone tools and such, and then moving into the agricultural revolution as humans are starting to grow and create their own food, not just looking for it out in the woods. So we're into that. We'll continue with that next week. We possibly are going to do, depending on weather and a couple of other things, we're going to do an outside activity, hopefully, which will be about food, water, and shelter and getting those things for your environment, from your environment for your community. And as we finish off this unit on geography in the next few days, we'll be going kind of focusing in on a couple of key early agricultural revolution spots. So Mesopotamia, the land between the rivers. We'll be talking about the Egyptian River Valley along the Nile River. And then, of course, we'll talk a little bit about the Indus River Valley over in kind of what is present-day Pakistan and India. Those kind of early kind of cradle of civilizations, beginning of civilizations, which we will also talk about civilization. So that's how we're going to kind of finish out the year. Hopefully everything is going well. If you need anything from us, please let us know. If not, have a lovely weekend. We'll see you next week.